Hello viewers and welcome to your Wednesday edition of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandre Mauers and today we join you from the Walvis Bay Municipality. Now in this week's episode we are celebrating all things maritime as Walvis Bay is in full swing with its annual Walvis Bay Maritime Week. Now this festival brings a lot of stakeholders together, that is the Municipality of Walvis Bay, Debmarine Namibia, Namibia Ports Authority, as well as Namibia Fish Consumption, as we celebrate all things that make this harbour town so special. Now, of course, also in today's show, we also bring you the latest in our print edition, which you can find inside the Namibian Sun, as well as the Algemeine Zeitung. Stay tuned as we bring you all of this right here on Erongo Talk. Now, kicking off this week's news highlights, the Langer Heinrich uranium mine donated 2 quad bikes to the Walvis Bay Police. This is all in an effort to strengthen the fight against crime in the harbour town. Now, with a noticeable increase in incidents such as theft, housebreaking, and substance-related offences, law enforcement officers are undergoing pressure to maintain a strong presence and increase patrols throughout the town and surrounding communities.
In a world where safety and security are paramount, the ability of our police force to respond swiftly and effectively is not just a matter of efficiency, it is a matter of saving lives and protecting our communities. Transportation is a crucial component in enabling our officers to serve with excellence, and with your contribution has made a tangible difference in this regard. We commend Langer Heinrich uranium mine not only for your corporate success, but for the values you continue to uphold through your actions. Your investment in the mobility of our law enforcement is a direct investment in the safety, stability, and peace of our beloved country. It reflects a deep understanding that security is not only the responsibility of the Namibian police force, but rather a shared responsibility, one which you have embraced wholeheartedly. Your support goes far beyond the
Now, secondly, Pam Golding Properties Swakopmund handed over a check of 80,000 Namibian dollars to the Have a Heart Foundation following their successful Potjie Kos competition at the Paintball Centre. Now, speaking at the handover, event organizer, that is Gerda Christoph, described the initiative as a proud moment for the Swakopmund branch.
Good morning, we are here from Pam Golding to hand over the checks this morning to Have a Heart after our successful, very successful Potjie Kos competition we had. And this is the value that we can hand over with an absolute smile for Have a Heart for what they do, this really fantastic work that they do out in the field with the animals and for the community out there, and we're proud of them, we're proud of ourselves. Our team, our Swakopmund team, we've done it.
And thirdly, the Walvis Bay Child and Family Centre, that is more commonly known as the Sunshine Centre, hosted its annual spring concert under the theme Walking on Sunshine. Now, the executive director of the centre, that is Wendy Hushfield, said the theme was chosen to reflect the centre's vision of hope and strength for the children.
Good evening, my name is Wendy Hushfield and I was appointed as the Executive Director of the Walvis Bay Child and Family Centre on 1 April 2025. So I've only been with the centre for a few months now, but it's been an absolute blast being able to give back to my community and to just be able to inspire and change the lives and living experiences of children that are differently abled. We currently host 107 children and 21 protected workers who are all differently abled. Tonight we hosted our 4th annual spring concert, and the theme for this year is I'm Walking on Sunshine. And as you can see here behind me, this beautiful mural was painted by one of our very own, and it speaks of the African sky. And the idea around Walking on Sunshine is that because the center's vision is of hope and strength, and to be able to instill that in the lives of our children, that we thought it good to theme the concert that way this year. The crowds came up in numbers, the community supported us really well, and I would deem the concert an extremely good and successful, particularly because children felt supported by their parents, by their family members, by their siblings, and by the larger community. And we want to thank the community for standing behind us. It's moments like this that makes us realize that there's no separation between ability and disability, and that people that are differently able also have an opportunity to be able to air their views, showcase their talent, and be able to celebrate the idea of music and art, because it's a gift that they have despite their inabilities that they struggle with from day to day. So we thank you for remaining hopeful with us as we stand and we continue to hope for better tomorrows for our children, and that our community can support and stay behind us. And moving forward, we hope to inspire further by having additional concerts, because these also serve as a fundraising opportunity for the centre in order to be able to mitigate for its own shortfalls financially, so that we can reduce our reliability on donor funding.
Now, as promised, we tell you every Wednesday what you can expect in today's print edition of Erongo, which you can find inside the Debmarine, Namibian Sun, as well as the Algemeine Zeitung. Now, on our front page, we feature Henties Bay SPCA, which has big dreams of revamping its dog kennels. We also bring you news from the Swakopmund Residents Association, which recently opened its own information booth in the main street of Swakopmund. In addition, we cover the donation of the 2 quad bikes by Langer Heinrich Uranium to the Walvis Bay Police, and we showcase you some beautiful pictures from the Walking on Sunshine Spring concert that was hosted by the Walvis Bay Child and Family Centre. Now, like I said, you can grab your copy of the Erongo, which you can find inside the Republican, Namibian Sun, or the Algemeine Zeitung, or you can simply check out our website. That is at www.erongo.com.na for the latest. Now, up next, we share with you what to expect at this week's Walvis Bay Maritime Week, which is taking place right here at the Walvis Bay Civic Centre. If you don't know what's happening, there's a big tent that's right in front here of the Walvis Bay Municipality, and we're obviously going to tell you what you can see and do here this week. And then also we'll showcase you the beauty of Walvis Bay through an interview we did with Tienes Kilde, who is the owner of Catamaran Charters, as well as Sandwich Harbour 4x4 Tours. Now, as promised, this beautiful lady is here to tell us what is happening here at the Civic Centre. It's Municipality of Walvis Bay. It's officially the Walvis Bay Maritime Week. It's a week-long activity. Yes. It's crazy, it's mal, it's bedrijvig. Just quickly delve us into the program. What is going to happen, when, where, and what?
Leandria, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me about this event. Yes, it's a whole week-long event, and we're going to have loads and loads of fun. So it starts from the 8th until the 13th of September. Right now we are in the preliminary debates.
Yes.
And tomorrow, with the official opening, we will have our winners of the debate, and obviously we'll have the official opening.
Exactly.
And then once that is done, we have the exhibits are open to the public, and we've also got our Edu Corner open to the public and the students as well. So the Edu Corner is just, where we bring our stakeholders and our partners together to educate our students about, maritime and the blue economy.
Exactly.
and what is going on in the sector, in the industry right now, what is going to happen in the future, and how they can participate, if they can perhaps pursue these types of careers, and what kind of bursaries are available for them. So that takes place at 3 o'clock in the afternoons. That's from the 10th to the 12th of September.
This is definitely for the youth, the learners to come check out and see. Yeah. I mean,
yes.
This is the future at the end of the day.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the Edu Corner is sponsored there by Debmarine, so one of our partners in organizing the Maritime Week. So we're very grateful for that.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. And then also we've got the cleanup campaign, because it's our responsibility to keep our community clean, etc. So we have the cleanup campaign. It's on the 12th of September over there. And as you can see, the The meeting point there is at Independence Beach at 9 o'clock. So anyone who would like to participate, we will provide you with some gloves, some refuse bags, etc. So all you need, and maybe maybe a snack or something. So all
Yes.
you need to do is bring yourself.
Bring yourself.
Bring yourself at 9 o'clock at the Independence Beach, and
yes.
we'll be cleaning up and having a good time there as well. So once we're done there in the morning, then you can come back,
Yeah.
enjoy the exhibitions here, all the vendors, see what they have to have on offer. But please don't miss out the seafood cook-off.
Cook-off,
That is happening on the
yay.
12th and the 13th of September. That's a little later in the evening, and it's going to be phenomenal.
Yes.
This is sponsored by Fish Consumption, and so we'll be, obviously it's a seafood. It's the previous year it was open to chefs only, but now it's open to anyone who feels that they can even cook.
Yeah, because I saw it
Yeah.
somewhere, it says like you shouldn't be a professional chef
Yes,
when you
yes.
enter this competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're really excited about that. We're going to have the finals on the 13th. So yeah, it's going to be a cook-off, and we'll see who comes out victorious.
Cool. Okay. And up
So
next.
that's 12 and 13 September.
September.
And of course on the 13th, on the Saturday, we've got the
Street parade.
it's going to be the banger, the 13th.
Exactly.
So the street parade is also starting at 9:30, and the assembly point is Naraville Community Hall. So we encourage everyone to please come through 9:30, be at Naraville Community Hall, and you can participate in the parade. We've also, on our social media platforms, we put the parade, what do you call it?
The route.
The route. Thank you so much. The route of the parade. So if you don't want to necessarily maybe participate, you can just stand alongside the route, and then you can see what's happening.
Exactly.
But it'll end here at the Civic Center, so you'll see all of the excellent
participants.
feast your eyes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And of course, we also have the sports. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that's happening
It's
here.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's a maritime week. We're celebrating
Yes.
all things maritime. So
Yeah.
of course it needs to be something that
Yes. So we've got the Maritime Sports event, and we've got soccer, basketball, volleyball, Owela, and the 5 kilometers fun run. So yeah, so that's going to be taking place the whole of Saturday on the 13th of September. There are lots of prizes up for grabs. So this is open to any and everyone who has, maybe like a team or something. You can have your team that you just organize with your family and friends, or you can have like your team that you come from your organization. Doesn't matter. It's open to anyone. So obviously now it's now closed to for you to enter, but
makes sense. Makes sense.
you come in and then just come watch them and see who wins, and
and support. I mean, it's always the weather is lovely, so expecting the weather to stay like this. You mean come shout for soccer, basketball, volleyball, or 5-kilometer fun run.
Yeah,
it can always just be.
And then finally, we've got live entertainment.
Yes.
So again, we're ending off the week with a bang. So, but that doesn't mean just come on Saturday, please.
Come throughout the week, the entire week. Yes.
So we've got our live entertainment. Our main attraction for the entertainment is One Blood.
Oh, nice.
Is it Ixa? So we'll be bringing that through. And we also have Njukuma
Sunday, yes.
Janelle Bueta, DJ Collie, and Keenan Kalsa.
Okay.
So yeah, so it'll be fantastic. A lot of great entertainment, a lot of great sports activities taking place, and of course we cannot forget the exhibitions that will be here.
Yes.
So come through, come get great prices, great deals. Support the local industry, the maritime industry. Network and see what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to check out the Bait Championships, it's currently live right now. You can just check out the municipality's Facebook page or Namport's Facebook page. I mean, there's a lot of partners that's been coming together just to celebrate all things maritime this week. So if you're in the mood for some seafood, sports, you want to come check out the street parade, there's something for everybody. If you could convince someone to join us or just come check out the Maritime Week, what would you tell them?
You know what? For me, I'm very excited about the debates.
Yes.
It's such good sport to watch. You know, Namport, also one of our partners,
Yes.
they did such a great job. I mean, they're bringing kids from across the country to come and debate. And last year's debate was so fiery.
Oh, definitely.
You know, if a twisted ankle is not going to stop me from watching and looking, and I almost said participate, but I'm not going to participate. But I'm going to be watching and spectating. You know, everyone should come.
Exactly.
It's so incredible to see these young kids so passionate about the stuff that they talk about, especially at the debate as well as the edu corner. You know, but you know, the vendors will be here and they'll be giving you great maritime
Exactly.
deals and prices for, you know, whatever it is that they're selling. It's just a great electric vibe in the air. You know, it's just a great sense of community for people to come together, support the sector, support the industry, support the town and its development as well, you know.
So come out. It's the Walvis Bay. It's the annual Walvis Bay Maritime Week. We've got something for everybody. It's taking place here at the Walvis Bay Civic Centre, and it is hosted in a collaborative effort that is between the Walvis Bay Municipality, Namport, Debmarine, as well as Namibia Fish Consumption.
Exactly.
So until next time, thank you so much, Kishka, for talking to us. Please stay tuned as we bring you some more right here on Erongo Talk.
Namport, the ultimate port experience. The ports of Walvis Bay and Lüderitz lie on the west coast of Africa. Its mandate is to exercise control and manage Namibia's ports, lighthouses and other navigational aids in Namibia and its territorial waters. Activities. From vessel traffic to warehouse facilities, we have it all. Our commodities. Port Walvis Bay Future Master Plan. Walvis Bay is set to become a key regional logistics hub, driven by major port expansions and modern infrastructure. Planned developments includes modern liquid bulk for petroleum products and green fuels, dedicated dry bulk facilities for minerals and agricultural goods and more. North Port focus areas, oil and gas storage and distribution, green hydrogen facilities and more. Contact us now.
We are very fortunate and very blessed that we are extremely busy. Now it's also August. It's always the busiest time of the year. There's lots of tourists in Namibia. And we try to provide activities for here at the coast, because basically every tourist comes to the coast in between. So what we do with catamaran charters, we do the daily dolphin cruises with our 7 catamarans. We go out into the bay. We're very fortunate here in Walvis Bay that we have a nice sheltered bay, and there's a lot of animals in that. Currently there's whales. We see whales every day, which is always a very nice thing to see.
Definitely.
It's also very nice to see that the whale population is getting larger, is recovering from the whale hunting in the previous century. So, and there's also a group of whales that is hanging around between here and Conception, and we see those throughout the year. So it's not just anymore from July to October, but throughout the year.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and then we're doing the dune trips to Sandwich Harbour, the day trips. Sandwich Harbour is a scenic drive. It's beautiful. And many tourists do the combination tour, that they go out on the boat in the morning and to Sandwich Harbour in the afternoon.
Lovely.
We do longer tours to the shipwreck further south into the concession areas. The whole area south of Sandwich Harbour is closed to the public, but there are tourism concessions, and we are fortunate to be able to use those and do full day trips to the 2 shipwrecks, the Shawnee and the Edward Baldwin, which is also what we do. And then, of course, we have another operation in Lüderitz where we do, under a concession, the tours to Bogenfels, south of Lüderitz, to eBay and Bogenfels, Pomona. Those are more diamond history tours. People who do these tours usually are very interested in the whole diamond history, how it all started, how it was developed, and what the story with the diamonds is today. And there's a lot of old buildings still, diamond town like Pomona, which people always love. And but also the plants in that area. There are 45 indigenous plants in that area, 45
Wow.
different plants that you only get there.
Yes.
So we also get people now with a little bit of rain. Everything is in bloom, so you see them, it looks beautiful.
Awesome. Why is it so busy this time of the year?
Namibia is very fortunate that we have a lot to offer to tourists. There's a lot of diverse scenery. The tourism infrastructure is very well developed. And tourists like to go where it's easy to travel. and Namibia is relatively straightforward and easy for self-drives and for travel on your own. And coupled to that, we have stability. The safety is relatively good. The tourism infrastructure is well developed. And yeah, that's, as long as that all of that stays in place, the tourism will keep on going strong in Namibia. And we are very grateful of all the support that we're also getting from the ministry,
Yes.
NTB. So in doing marketing efforts, there's a lot of companies, of course, who also do their own marketing efforts. And we're the beneficiaries of that. So we're very grateful for those partnerships.
Awesome. Is there anything that we locals can do to boost a bit more the tourism? What do you think, Jens?
Well, do what we are good at. I have many tourists who tell us, "Oh, the Namibians are also friendly and
Yes.
and so on." Are they always like that, or are they just like that to the tourists? No, this is just how we are. So that is really the key is the openness. The tourists regularly comment on the friendliness of people, the ease. Everybody goes out of their way to help people. And as long as we can get that going, the tourists will come.
Yes. If you could convince someone to come
Exactly.
check out Namibia, what would you tell them?
Well, we have the sceneries, and we have the people, and we have the animals. So just most tourists don't have time to see it all in one holiday.
Yes.
So many tourists also come for a second or third or even 10th time.
Yes.
So we always tell people, come back, we'll show you. You haven't seen nearly, we've only seen a small part of everything. So come back and look at everything.
Now, you do a lot of tours. There's a lot of combined, the ocean, the dunes. What is your favorite trip here at your company?
Well, every trip is different. So they're all on par. I mean, at the moment we see a lot of whales.
Yes.
To have to see the whales in the ocean, that is really, really a very humbling experience. To see these huge creatures,
Exactly.
and they're here right on our doorstep. That is really. The Bogenvelds tour is extremely interesting because there's a lot of history.
Yes.
And everything is linked. Also here with our sandwich tours, we also go into especially the marine shipping history of Namibia, which started way back in the late 1400s. We explain to people how that worked. So the marine history on our coastline is very, very interesting, with shipwrecks and mystery and and so on. So that is really, really very interesting. That is very nice for me. It's very fulfilling if you also know the history and you can engage with the tourists about it. Quite often they know a little bit already, and now they come here and they want to see where did it happen.
Yes.
So the desert here, the Namib Desert, because it was closed since 1920, the environment is untouched. So if we are fortunate to have tourism concessions in the area, so that we can go there and show it to people, show the untouched environment, and it's probably one of the few spots on Earth where you can do that.
Yeah. So, final words from your side, Jonas.
Right. I just want to thank our our fellow Namibians and everybody who works for the visitors to our country. It's wonderful to have everybody here. It's wonderful to be working with visitors to the company. They are also our biggest advertising board because they go back and they talk about Namibia.
True.
there's a lot of effort worldwide to market Namibia. We get a lot of film crews that are filming here, that are marketing Namibia overseas. So I hope we can continue with that.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's it for your episode of Erongo Talk for today, only for today. Now, as you can see, the Walvis Bay Civic Centre is quite a beehive activity. If you do not know what's happening, it's the Walvis Bay Maritime Week, and there's a lot happening. The official opening is slated for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We have a seafood cook-off competition, and there's some sports happening as well as exhibitions. So you have to make sure that you pop by this week. Now, you can always check out our socials. That is on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, as well as on TikTok for the latest behind the scenes or just merely on what's happening here along our beautiful coastline or, beautiful Erongo region. Now, find us. That is every Wednesday and Friday. That is on oneup2.com or on NTV. That is DSTV channel 285 or GoTV channel 25 130. Now, we'll see you again later this week. Until then, have a good week. Bye-bye.